Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Barre. I actually videotaped this workout yesterday, uploaded it to YouTube, and then had some copyright issues with the music, which seems to be happening to a lot of instructors as a lot of people are going online right now. So unfortunately, I will not be playing music. Go ahead and crank up your own music, whatever you like to listen to while we're going through this workout, and should be good to go. Today, we're going to be using two light weights. You can use your cans of corn or whatever you want. I'm using 3 pounds. Remember, those are totally optional. I'm also using my band. Some of you asked for options or told me that you didn't have a band, which is totally fine. We're gonna use, again, leggings. And what we're actually gonna do is take those leggings and do one leg in front and one leg in back, tie them around nice and tight so you have some resistance to work with, okay? And then double knot them. So I'm gonna get myself all set up here. All right, then I'm gonna take them off. You don't need them for the warm up. So let's start with our warm up. I heard snow is coming on Saturday. Ugh. Okay, arms up and march. Feels so weird with no music. We'll get through it. Drive those knees up strong. Start using your core. Pull it in tight. 4, 3. Let's add a pull down here and pull down, down, down. So my palms are facing up as I pull down. I'm squeezing through my shoulder blades. Little squeeze through the bicep. Getting warm in the upper body. Bracing the abs. And warm in the lower body. We have about 10 minutes of lower body today. Then we're gonna switch to 10 minutes of upper body. Doing 10 exercises. Let's change it up a little bit here. Reach, pull back, pull back. It's a little hamstring curl. And squeezing through the shoulder blades. You keep going as I keep talking. So we'll have then 10 minutes of upper body, 10 exercises, 1 minute apiece. Really burn out that upper body, and then we'll go back to the other side of lower body. Easy peasy, right? Good. Let's go. Keep that. Hamstring push up, up. Sometimes talking and doing it at the same time don't work out. Let's add a little bit of a squat, so slow it down a little bit. Get a little bit lower into those legs. We want to start getting our heart rate up though, so keep moving fairly quickly. Keep pushing. Let's drive the knee up and squat now. You don't have to be going too low in that squat yet. Just getting our body warmed up. 4, 3, 2, the last one. All right, let's reach over to the side. You can't see my toe, but I'm tapping that toe and then reaching to the other side. Tap the toe, tap. Reach long, open up through that side. Let's get a little bit lower, add a little squat. Tap. Now take that arm across, squat, cross, squat. So as we cross, try and keep your hips square to me. Start twisting from the center of your chest to get those obliques warm. Good, a little lower. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Find a spot at the bar, or not. You can find some balance too, without holding onto the bar. Let's just go. Arms up, come up onto those tippy toes, and back down. Tippy toes, and down. If you're not feeling very balanced today, go ahead and hold onto that bar. Head up nice and high on the balls of your feet. Giving your glutes a good squeeze here. Inner thighs together, giving them a good squeeze. Keep lifting. Long straight line with your body here. Lift that chest proud. 4 more. 4, big squeeze. 3, I'm warmed up. Hopefully you're warmed up. If you don't feel warm enough yet, go ahead and pause me. Go through that maybe a few more minutes, what we just did, or if you have a different warm-up you want to do. Awesome. And then we can get started. So I'm going to have you take your leggings or your red band, or whatever color band you may have. We're going to take it and put it right above those knees. Again, finding some resistance here, okay? Finding some tension. I want you to start on the side that you usually don't start with. So if you've been doing some bar videos with me, and you usually feel comfortable starting with one side, which I usually start over here, I'm going to start with the other side as we get into some of the leg lifts. So, nice and easy, we're just going to start with a squat. Sorry, I'm going to get my timer going so that we're even Steven on both sides. So for this one, hands on your hips, feet are wide, toes are out, okay? We're going to come up onto the tippy toes, then we're going to squat down. You can be at the bar too. So tippy toes, squat down, drop your heels, and come up, okay? Tippy toes, squat, drop the heels, and come up. Notice when I drop, you keep going as I'm talking. When I drop, I don't push my butt back like I'm sitting on a seat. It's almost like I want you to keep your belly button pulled in, tailbone tucked under, glutes squeezed, and coming down like you're sliding down a wall, okay? So tippy toes, squat, drop the heels, and stand. Lift, drop, and stand. Keep going. Again, if you want arms or hands on your hips, either way, doesn't matter. I really want you to think about coming up as you drop those heels, squeezing through your glute, through your inner thighs, and keeping tension in those leggings or in your band. Knees are tracking out the way your toes are pointing. Just a little bit longer. And drop. Get up high on those tippy toes. Take your time here. Squeeze to come up. On the next side, we're going to reverse this, okay? Not yet. About 20 more seconds. Then we're going to do some pulses. Lift your chest, keep it lifted. Ooh. Squeeze. Don't just go through the motions today. Let's think about what we're squeezing, what we're working. Give me one more. Up high on those tippy toes. Okay? Come on down. Slide down. Pulse. So you're pulsing up on the balls of those feet. Really pushing out on those knees. Woo! And hold on. Find some balance. Again, belly's pulled in. Butt is squeezed. Tailbone is tucked under. About 12 more seconds. Then we're going to pulse our band. Come on, stay high on the tippy toes if you can. Get a little bit lower in those legs. Don't give up. Hold this one down. Pulse, knees out, out, out. Stay low. 30 seconds here. How hard can you push against that band or those leggings? Stay low. High on the toes. 10 more seconds. Come on, get lower. We can do this. Smile through the burn. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Woo. Walk it out real fast. And then find your spot on the bar. Find your weight as an option. If it gets to be too much on your shoulder, go ahead, lose the weight. You can still have strong upper body, okay? So let's go ahead. Standing leg closest to the bar is down. Foot that's away from the bar, your right, my left, is going to tap forward, okay? And then you're gonna open up so the inner thigh is facing the ceiling. Toes are pointing out to where the ceiling meets the wall, okay? We're gonna work inner thigh. So I want you to take that thigh across your body, squeeze inner thighs together. Arm up strong, like you're holding a top hat on your head and it's super windy, which it was yesterday. Soft bend in that standing leg, okay? So give me a lift and a tap down. Lift, tap down. Pulling the belly in tight. Now, that inner thigh doesn't like to work too hard. And you might start pointing the knee up towards the ceiling as opposed to out at the diagonal. So really concentrate on opening that leg up. Keep the work in the inner thigh. Singles for now. I like to think about taking the inside of my foot up towards the ceiling. And as always, give it a little hold for a second before you release. Release. Doing good. We'll do 1 minute of singles. Then we're gonna do 1 minute of pulses. 30 seconds of pulsing, and then a 30-second hold. So we have 15 more seconds of singles here. Get it high. Hold it for a second. Slowly drop it. 5 more seconds. Are you ready to pulse? Arm comes forward strong. Pulse, pulse, inner thigh. I have a soft point to my toe, okay? Nothing too extreme. Squeezing those inner thighs together, almost like one is rubbing right up and down the other one. Standing foot. All 4 corners are pushed strong into the floor. Soft bend in that standing leg. On the pulses, keep them small, up an inch, down an inch. We're gonna hold, isometric hold in 3, 2, just hold. Arm comes out to the side, like you're hugging someone strong on the side. Keep squeezing inner thighs together. Keep lifting that instep up to the ceiling. Doing great. Stay with it, stay strong. Give your shoulder blades a little squeeze here. Slide them down towards the floor. If at any time you wanna let go of that bar and find some balance, you can. Last 5, lift higher. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice work. If you need to stretch through that inner thigh, feet come wide, shoot those hips towards the bar. Just for a second. And we're moving on. Arm back up. We're gonna kick out to the side. So, soft bend in that standing leg. Arm is up. Tap out to the side. We're gonna lift without leaning, okay? We're gonna lift because we're squeezing the glute. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Notice how I hold just for a second. I don't move quickly, okay? We don't want to use momentum. And if you want to check and make sure you're getting that glute squeeze, put your hand on your back. It's okay. You can feel your booty. Nobody's watching. Just singles. Give me a good glute squeeze to lift. Again, not just going through the motions today. Really squeezing that muscle. Belly's pulled in towards your spine. 1 minute of singles. Now as we start to get tired, we might start to lean to help lift. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. The only bad part about not having music is I can hear my own breath. Arm comes forward, pulse. Again, I'm having just a soft point in those toes. Upper body strong. You can let go of that bar if you want to. Imagine always like a helium balloon pulling you up toward the ceiling so that you're not starting to lean. Again, big glute squeeze, 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 squeeze. Standing leg might be feeling a little something. That's good. 5 more seconds. We have that isometric hold. In 3, 2, arm out, hold. Hold strong, come on. Stay strong. Big glute squeeze here. Woo, little shaking going on. Lift a little bit higher. You can do this, come on. Squeeze your glutes just a little bit harder. Oh, that standing leg. It's an earthquake. Almost there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay. How about some sassy hips towards that bar? If you're holding onto the bar or holding onto your chair or the counter, do it lightly, don't strangle it. It's not its fault. Awesome, awesome work. Woo. All right, go ahead and lose that weight. We're gonna be facing the bar here. A little hinge forward. Same thing that we did before. I'm gonna grab my timer. Ooh. 1 minute of singles, 30 seconds of pulses, 30 second isometric hold. So go ahead and hinge forward, but don't let your belly spill out here. Think about making a long straight line from the crown of your head down to that tailbone, okay? So we don't want to arch our back ever as we start to lift. Sometimes we tend to arch our back to lift. Just squeeze your butt to lift. Hinging forward. Same leg is going to be moving. Same leg is going to be standing. Square your hips. Singles. Lift and lower. Take your time on these. Give it that little squeeze at the top. Another thing we start to do to cheat our glutes is when we start to get tired, we might start to open up those hips, okay? That takes work out of the glute. So make sure hips are square. Lift. Think about squeezing your butt. Again, touch it if you want to. And squeezing your hamstrings, taking them up, way up to the ceiling. How hard can you squeeze here? Lower body goes by really quick. Give it all you got. The standing leg, strong quad. It's fighting to hold itself in place as you're pulling away with the rest of that band or legging. 5 more seconds here. Hold it up. Give me a pulse. So if you're like, hey, this isn't too hard, you're probably not squeezing hard enough. Only you know how hard you're squeezing your butt. Nobody else. If I threw a coin at you, would it bounce off your butt? I hope so. Belly's pulled into spine. 4 more seconds. Then we've got our isometric hold. 2, 1. Squeeze it and hold as high as you can, as strong as you can. If you're starting to feel a little pull in your lower back, make sure you're not arching it. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Lift that leg. Squeeze that butt. I say that over and over again like a broken record. Squeeze your butt. That's what's gonna make all of this count. Come on, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, then we're going to upper body. 2, 1. Ooh, release. Ooh, lose the leggings or the band for a little while. You're done with those. We're gonna grab our weights. Grab a quick drink if you need to. I need to. Yes. All right. So we're going to upper body. I have light weights because I have 3-pounders because we are doing 10 full minutes of this. If you decide at some point that wasn't enough, you can always come back and grab some heavier weights, okay? And rewind that 10 minutes or do it all over again. It's fun. It'll be fun. Okay, reset. Here we go. We're starting with a lateral raise. So, belly's pulled in tight, arms straight out to the side. Little hold at the top before you lower slowly. You're in control of those weights. So as I'm hanging out here, I'm squeezing my glutes, squeezing my inner thighs together, okay? If lower body needs a little break, you don't have to do that. Or if you want even more, why not come down into a wide squat and still work that lower body. Hold the next one up. Pulse these. Pulse, pulse. Up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Smile on your face. Thank goodness for the internet, right? We're still getting our good workouts in. Granite Health and Fitness has so many options. Make sure you check it out if you haven't yet. I'm starting to do a Sunday stretch also, just to reset your mind for the week. It feels good. All right, we're changing it up. Go ahead and tuck those elbows into the side, bend in your arms, reach forward and back. Keeping that bend, slight bend, okay? Almost like you're serving your Easter ham to someone. Keep a squeeze in the biceps. Squeeze. It doesn't take a lot of weight to work hard as long as you're squeezing. Don't forget, you can be down here too. We're gonna pulse this in 3, 2, hold it out. Just give me these baby pulses by squeezing through the bicep. Triceps are coming up next. Make sure we're not hunching forward. Keep a really good form. Shoulders pulled back and away from ears. Give your shoulder blades a little squeeze here. 10 more seconds. Yes. Then we've got overhead triceps. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna stand. Elbows face me. Singles down to the base and up. So make sure those elbows stay facing me right by your ears. Give it a good squeeze at the top as you extend. Squeeze through the back of that arm. If at any time it gets to be too much, you can go one arm and then the other on any of these, okay? You can always lose the weights too. Pulse at the bottom, pulse, pulse, pulse. I'm gonna get low again. You don't have to. We're coming back to shoulders after this. My shoulders are getting a little tired. I don't know about you. That's a good thing. Always keeping your belly pulled in to protect your lower back. 10 more seconds. Keep it up. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Forward raises. Here we go. Start by rolling those shoulders back. If there are one of these exercises that you don't like and don't work for you, switch it to a different one. No worries. This is your workout. That's what I'm here for. If you need any other modifications or if you have questions about anything, please reach out to me. Pulse. Most of you are friends with me on Facebook. If you're not, look me up. I'll hook you up. Ooh, baby pulses start to burn. Still squeezing that lower body as I'm standing. Hopefully you are. We got this. 9, 8, 7. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Bicep curls. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. Keep your elbows right by your side. Really squeeze through the bicep. Squeeze. And keep breathing, as I'm sure you can hear me do. Hopefully your music's up loud enough you don't have to listen to me breathing. Shall we pulse? Here we go. About halfway, and then a little bit lower, okay? Keep tension in those biceps. Little tiny, squeeze, squeeze. Don't just bend your elbows, give me a squeeze, squeeze. I'm gonna get down here. If you wanna get down with me, go ahead. Maybe a little lower. If you're starting to come up here, get down here. 4, 3, you keep going, watch me. We're hinging forward, elbows high, out and to hips. Join me now, out, hips. So my palms are facing in. Notice, elbow up, okay? The back of that arm, that tricep is parallel to the ceiling. And I'm not swinging in. I'm stopping at the hips and extending strong. In, extend. You are boss of those weights today, not the other way around. We're gonna hold the next one up. We're gonna pulse. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Don't just extend the arms. Squeeze through the back of your arms. Oh my goodness. Hello, triceps. If your elbows are starting to come down, try and pull them back up. If you need to shake it out at any point, go for it and come right back in. Woo. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. I'm tapping my foot. Woo. Overhead press. Anything to get your mind off of it, right? So we're going back to 90 and lift. Back out and lift. My belly's still pulled in. Working the core too. Come on. Woo. Again, you can go one arm and then the other if they're getting tired. We're gonna pulse in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I am the pulse queen. Little baby ones here. Oh, we're about 7 minutes in, okay? Baby ones. 10 seconds more. And we're gonna have some hammer curls. Back to those biceps. In 3, 2, 1. Palms face in. Just here and down. Squeeze, release. When we're doing singles, you get a chance to release. Not so much when we pulse. We're getting close to being done with upper body. We'll probably be really ready to go back down to lower body. Whew. Squeeze. Ready to pulse? 3, 2, 1. I think I heard you say yes. Palms face in. Not up here, down here. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Use control, not momentum. We're going back to the triceps in about 13 seconds. We're gonna hinge forward again, just like those tricep extensions that we did before. This time, palms are gonna face the ceiling though, okay? So 3, 2, 1, hinging forward. Don't pull that belly out, okay? Elbows high, extend, back to the hips. The only difference here is palms are facing up. Really extend and squeeze. If you're like me and you start to hold some tension in that neck as you're hinged forward here, maybe give your head a little shake. Don't give up. Come on. 3, 2, pulse, pulse. Stay strong, friends. Come on. We got this. One last upper body exercise. Get them high. 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Face me. Roll the shoulders back. We have a lateral raise. Lift and press. Back down. Bend. You got this. Lift. Open. Raise. Close it up. Awesome job. No pulsing on this one. We just finished this 1 minute strong. Little kicker, little finisher. And then we're going back down to lower body. I miss you guys. I miss visiting, getting something, talking about something to take our mind off of it, off the burn. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Ooh. Maybe shake it out a little bit. And we're coming back to the band or the leggings. Whichever you have, whichever you prefer. I'll stick with the leggings this time. Okay, so remember I said we're gonna change it up. Feet are wide. You can face the bar if you want to have something to hold on to, or even from the side. Okay, hand on your hip. We're going to, toes out, okay? Remember, tuck. So keep that nice long straight line with your back, okay? We're going to come down, knees are out, lift onto those tippy toes, drive up, and then drop the heels. So think squat, tippy toes, lift, drop the heels. I kind of have to talk to myself as I go through it. Squat, tippy toes, lift, drop heels. So this time we're not powering through the heels, we're powering through the balls of our feet to come out of that squat, squeezing through, you keep going, squeezing through the inner thighs, squeezing through the glutes to come up, okay? Woo. Let's go. I'm gonna have to shimmy this down a little bit. Woo. Drop. If you're not squeezing, you need to start, okay? Don't rush it. It's not about how fast you go, okay? My knees are starting to come back a little bit. Keep going. I'm trying to find the right placement for these leggings. Lift. So as I lift up onto those tippy toes, try and stay low here as you lift tippy toes. Then come up, okay? 7 seconds. Then we're gonna pulse. Yes? Sound good? All right, come on down. I think I might have screwed that up. That's all right. If you pulsed last time on your tippy toes, pulse on your heels this time, okay? If you were on your heels last time, pulse on the tippy toes. See, I need my crew to keep me in check from what we did before. Shelly, I need you. 9 more seconds. Either way, you're working hard. Yes. Woo. Legs are getting tired. 3, 2, hold here, hold low. Pulse out on those legs. Out, out. I'm gonna hold my leggings, wanna keep slipping. Out, out. Stay low. How low can you go? Oh. Legs are on fire, come on. Keep squeezing your butt, keep your belly button pulled in tight. 10 more seconds. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Stand. Nice work. All right, same thing as we did on the other side. Weight or no weight. Okay, I'm resetting, so we'll be ready to go. Arm up on top of your head. You should be on the other side, okay? Standing foot. All 4 corners pushed into the floor. Soft bend in that leg though, okay? Let's go. Inner thigh. So tap forward, knee points out. Inner thigh towards ceiling. We start with singles. Lift, hold for a second, and then lower. Lift, hold, and lower. That hold, just that second hold really starts to burn. Taking that leg across just a little bit, giving it a good squeeze through the inner thighs. And I really like to squeeze as I lower here. Squeeze, lift and squeeze, come back down and squeeze. If it's starting to be too much with that weight, go ahead and lose the weight. If you're starting to slump forward, reset your body. Reset that upper body, squeeze. You should be getting a little sweat on here. Working hard doesn't always necessarily mean jumping around. Low impact or no impact can be really hard too. We got 4 more seconds. Then we're gonna pulse this lift. Arm comes forward, pulse, pulse. Don't let that knee start turning towards the ceiling. Open it up. There's not a lot of exercises I don't feel like that work the inner thighs. So it's a good place to be sore. Keep lifting, keep squeezing every time. Keep breathing. 3, 2, arm out to the side, isometric hold. Come on, lift, long body. Oh. Try and lift as high as you can to start that 30 seconds and see if you can keep it there. That is your challenge. Oh. Squeeze through your glutes here too, okay? Give everything a good squeeze down there. 8 seconds, 7. Higher, come on, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. All right, here we go. Oh, do a little stretch if you want, legs wide. Please make sure you're taking time to stretch after this class, or any classes that you do. We definitely don't take enough time to stretch, I don't think any of us. So, there's lots out there for stretching videos, mine included. I'll keep adding to it every week, okay? So, if you're starting to sweat, to stretch out those leggings a little bit, maybe tie them a little bit tighter, okay? I'm gonna put my band on, so we don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of tying and untying. Tying back up. Okay, here we go. We're going straight out to the side without leaning. Arm up. Here we go. Lift, hold, and lower. Lift, hold, and lower. As you tap down, don't hit it down. the toes down. I'm going to check myself out here. Am I squeezing my glute to lift, or am I just going through the motions and lifting my leg? Keep going. Especially as we start to get tired. We maybe start to cheat a little bit. Don't cheat yourself today. We're getting really close to being done with this bar workout. If at any time you want to work that balance, go for it. 9 more seconds of singles. 3, 2, arm forward, pulse. If at any time it gets to be too much for that lower body, you don't need to use a band or those leggings, okay? If you did it on the other side, try and stick with it on this side so you're even, but you don't have to. All you need to concentrate on is squeezing your glutes. Nice and tall. I'm reminding myself. Ready? Arm out to the side, isometric hold. Woo! Come on, we got this. I hope we're cheering each other on right now. Don't forget to push that standing leg, foot into the floor. Come on, strong. 15 seconds. Oh, this hold is when the shake comes. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Finisher. Woo. Sassy hips if you want. The sassier, the better. I know some of you are super sassy, so this should be easy for you. Okay, facing the bar. Whew, deep breath in. Roll those shoulders back. Give me a little hinge forward. You can be holding onto the bar or resting your hand or resting your forearms on it, okay? But keep your belly pulled in and your shoulder blades pulled back and squeezed together. We're starting with singles. In 3, 2, 1. So make sure that you're squaring those hips up again, okay? As opposed to opening them up. We pull our belly in to prevent our back from arching, okay? That's not where we want the work in that lift. It's right here. You can always check the butt squeeze if you want. Again, this quad is fighting against that band. Pulling it forward as you're pulling back with your hamstrings and glutes. It's easy to rush through this and use momentum. Not so easy to focus in on what you're working and slow it down. Are you ready for a pulse? Here we go. Pulse, pulse. I keep thinking about bringing that hamstring up to the ceiling. Our pulses are little, you guys. Up an inch, down an inch. On our pulses, we don't ever release that squeeze, okay? We don't drop it down. We don't release the squeeze. We just squeeze hard and then harder to lift. Hard, harder, hard, harder. Whew. 5 more seconds. Then you are almost done with a 30-second hold here. Isometric hold, go. I want you to squeeze as hard as you possibly can for the next 25 seconds. That includes your core, your legs, your glutes, your shoulder blades. Come on, give it your all here. Final 10. We got this. Yes, we do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, awesome job, you guys. Thanks for joining me today. Please, please, please stretch out. There's just gonna need to be a little heads up. We work the hamstrings pretty hard. Just an idea, it feels really good if you have these leggings or even that band to lay your back on the floor or even stand. Use the legging or the band to give yourself a nice hamstring stretch. You can even take it out to the side and stretch through that inner thigh, or you can even take it across. Woo. Squaring those hips up, and try not to fall, okay? And then really stretching out through the side of that body. That always feels really good. You guys, have a happy rest of your week. Everybody take care, stay safe, keep working your body out, keep stretching it. I'll see you next time.